How bad do you want it? Everybody has a dream. Everybody has a goal. Everybody has something that they want to accomplish in their lives. But what separates those that actually go out and make it happen from those that just continue dreaming and wishing for it, I believe that the determining factor lies within the framework of this question. How bad do you want it? That it could be your dreams, it could be your goals, it could be your football scholarship, it could be a basketball scholarship, whatever it is that it is for you, how bad do you want it? You see, to want something is to feel a need or a desire for it. It's to wish for it. So really what I'm saying is, how bad do you desire it? How bad do you feel the need for it? How thirsty are you for your dream? How hungry are you for your dream? How much of a necessity is it for you to achieve your dream and your goal? How much of a craving or appetite do you have for your dream? How bad do you want it? You see, some of y'all don't really want it that bad. You just want to talk about it, and by talking about it, you think that something is going to happen. You talk about it to make yourself feel good, to fool yourself, but really, you don't want it. Really, you fall into that 97% category, and you're going to stay there because all you want to do is talk about it. Ben Franklin said, "Words may show a man's wit, but actions his meaning." So in other words, you can talk about it all that you want, and I'll gather that you have the mental capacity to put some things together in your head. But when you act on it, when you move on it, when you take action on that thought, then I'll see it. How bad you really want it will determine your actions. And your actions expresses your priorities. So the things that you are doing right now in this period of your life express what is most important to you, not anything that you say. You see, some of y'all don't want your dream as bad as you want to watch TV. Some of y'all don't want your dream as bad as you want to sleep. Some of y'all don't want your dream as bad as you want to party. What you're doing now, the actions that you are taking, shows where your priority lies. Wake up. It's time to take action. You've been dreaming too long. Your dream deserves to be a reality. Your dream deserves to be taken off the shelf and made a tangible product. You deserve to realize your dream, but you gotta take the right action. You see, the action you take will determine how bad you want it. And those people that want it bad enough to take the right action, they know this secret, that you will never get what you want. You only get what you are. These people know that they have to become their dream. They have to be completely immersed in it to achieve it. You see, the important thing is this: to be able at any moment to sacrifice what we are for what we could become. If you want more opportunities, you have to become an opportunity for others. And as you advance yourself, your opportunities advance too. How bad do you want it? Who you're becoming is far more important than what you are doing. But it's what you are doing that determines who you're becoming. You see, we are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, success is not an act, but a habit. And what we do has a direct effect on who we become. If you want it bad enough, you'll get in the habit of staying up a little bit longer. If you want it bad enough, you'll get in the habit of getting up a little bit earlier. If you want it bad enough, you'll get in the habit of doing one more rep, reading one more page, studying for one more hour, pushing yourself past your limits, and because you know that that's what it takes. How bad do you want it? You see, my daughter, she ran track. And at the time, she was about 3 foot nothing, a tiny little girl. So, you know, daddy's out there, I'm cheering her on. So they lined the children up at the starting line. Now they actually run the whole 400 meters. And these are 6 and 7 year olds. And you got adults that can barely make it around the track. So boom, the gun goes off and she takes off. Now she starts off in last place, but it doesn't matter how you start. It only matters how you finish. So she's running, and by the time she gets to the first curve, she has already caught and passed 2 of the other competitors. Then she passes another girl and 2 more girls, and she's sprinting down the first straightaway, and she's running as hard as she can. I can see it. And as she's coming around the final curve and the final stretch, I can see that she's about to catch the number 1 girl. And she's pushing and pushing, and she's giving it everything that she has. She is giving it 120%. And as she's coming up the final stretch in front of me, I'm screaming, I'm yelling, "Go, Tamaya, go, Tamaya, go." You know, I'm just such a proud dad, and she actually catches up to the little girl, and they're neck and neck, and they're even as they're running. I can see that she's tired. I can see that she's pushing herself past her limits because she wanted it bad. And she actually didn't win the race. But she won against that voice in her head that said, "This is too hard." She won against that voice that said, "You should quit, you should give up." She won against that voice in her head that said, "You can't win because you started in last place." She won against that voice in her head that said, "You are tired." She won because she pushed past the pain. You see, you're not going to win every race. But if you give it 120% and lose, at least you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, "I gave it all that I had, and then some." And you know what she told me after the race? She said, "Daddy, I just kept looking straight ahead. I was focused on winning." Man, if we as adults could get that in our minds, to just look straight ahead and focus on winning and stop getting sidetracked by side stuff and being distracted. The easiest thing in the world to do is to be distracted. We have to focus. How bad do you want it? You see, when you want it bad enough, the only thing you will focus on will be winning. It won't matter that you're tired because you want to win. When you want it bad enough, it won't matter that you have to go through this temporary pain because you want to win. When you want it bad enough, you will focus on winning and the activity that will produce those results. How bad do you want it? You see, we all got to go through life, and life hits hard sometimes. And sometimes you got to hit back. But you see, life, it's not about how hard you hit, but it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How bad do you want it?
If you like what you heard, please subscribe to my page, More Motivation Incorporated, on YouTube. You can like my page on Facebook, More Motivation Incorporated. Follow me on Instagram, More Motivation 2015. Let's get it.